But look what made it home. Ruby is here. Ruby is still not quite right. We're throwing a code running rich on the right bank, which is the opposite of what we had. And if you listen really, really closely, you can hear that leak. Not sure where it's coming from, but we'll investigate that further. I definitely want to be sure the AC is working in it. And a few little things to take care of. Got a wiring spaghetti nightmare underneath the dash from an old alarm system. Stereo is not wired in correctly, so it starts at 12 o'clock every time you start the truck. We thought that we had a problem with the cats being bad, and well, let me just show you. Cut the cat and took it directly from Broadway Motors straight to my muffler guys so that he could cut the cats out and we could take a look and see if that's where our blockage was. Well, let's just take a gander here. Are you ready? There's absolutely nothing in either one of the cats. So then we thought, all right, well, all the media is gone. Where's it at? So and I'll be going back in Monday, but we cut a couple of holes in the muffler. We'll see if we can't get those in view. I'm not sure if they will be or not, but because I didn't climb under there, so we don't know. We thought the muffler was clogged. Sorry, sitting here stuttering and stammering over my words, trying to figure things out. Got the box full of parts and the paperwork. The total bill was $1,500 labor, but the total bill wound up being, you see everything that was done here. There's your total. $2671.40. We factor in the $19.50 I paid for the engine, $19.50 plus tax, and you guys can do the rest of the math on that. But these are all the parts that were removed. Here's the old fuel pump and sending unit. The front timing cover that was plastic is sitting in here. And all the paperwork that was with the new engine. There were some gaskets that were not included that they had to get. There were some gaskets that were with the kit. But one of the exhaust manifold gaskets, for some reason, was incorrect. So that was swapped out. And, well, I can hear that. They had it in the shop and they had put UV dye in it. Anyway, it's leaking. And we got a little bit more information on the previous engine and what had happened. It had blown a head gasket prior to me getting the truck. The head gasket was replaced, but you have two kinds of head gasket blowing. I think I already mentioned this. That's oil into the antifreeze or antifreeze into the oil. It wound up being antifreeze into the oil, which ultimately was the Grim Reaper for this engine, for the old engine, excuse me. But at any rate, I'll go ahead and start her up. She sounds grumbly just because she's got those holes in the muffler, and she's running a little rough. Like I say, I've got to take her back and get some more, get my money's worth, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Quiet engine, no qualms with that, but then it starts running rich after it idles down. I mean, it starts running really rich. It's almost like pouring fuel out of the holes in the exhaust. And yeah, the drone was just awesome, not bringing it home. But I did notice that once I drove it for a little bit, that things smoothed out. You can see the spaghetti wiring up here that I need to take care of. But there we go. There's still some work to do. I don't even remember how much I paid for the AC service. So since I already paid for the AC service, I'm not going to be paying again. And Kelly's aware that the engine still has issues. So first thing Monday morning, going in, getting the muffler put on. And after the muffler is put on, I will take it back to Kelly and I'll make sure I've got me a ride home. But there's Ruby in all of her almost road ready glory. Such a pretty truck. Right now I'm going to try to locate my toolbox mounting kit so that I don't have to drill holes into the bed. I didn't worry about it on Old Blue and Sylvester, but that truck's nice enough. I'd much rather just clamp the toolbox to it instead of drilling holes. And then next part of this video, well, not this video, excuse me, I'm gonna start the next chapter of the Quickway loader install. So we're gonna be diving into that here directly. All right, guys, be safe, be good, and I will see you when I see you with another update on Ruby. Later. I'm out.